I still am working on my technical stuff, but let me get out of the gallery. Anyway, howdy and aloha, everybody. This is James with Monotalk, and I have a little show called Monotalk. I got a lot of people on here from all over the country. We talk about political issues, things that matter. My core that I'm trying to do is just save the planet and all of its inhabitants. That's what I basically do. But every once in a while, we get a very prestigious celebrity on our show. And as you can already see, and hopefully everybody can see in the YouTube, that I have Ron Placone here. Ron, thank you so much for coming on. This is awesome. Thank you so much. Aloha, Ron.
I don't think prestigious or celebrity fits me. I don't think either one of those things are accurate, but I'm very flattered. I'm very flattered. Thank you. That's kind.
Awesome. So right now, you are involved with it's a marathon that's going to go on after this show. Sir Chad, or the official Sir Chad, his YouTube channel is going to carry this on. The discussion is Jesse Ventura, who many think he's a liberal capitalist, which in some cases may be true, in some cases, but I think he's moved more left than usual recently. The man learns, he evolves and grows like most of us. For example, me, I used to be a Republican 10 years ago, then I saw this kid Obama, and then all of a sudden I became a Democrat, and then all of a sudden I became a Bernie-crat, and then, and the next thing you know, I'm here with the Green Party. I'm a standing General Assembly member, a media committee member for California, and I'm doing whatever I can to boost the party that has, to be nice, 300,000 registered voters across the United States. With the two-party oligarchy, I like to call it, they have about 150 million. So there is a difference, and we could definitely use the boost. So anyway, how are you doing, and what's going on with you? And if you have anything to chime in regarding Jesse, please go ahead. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm doing great. My cat's a little excited. I guess she's a big she's a Green Party enthusiast herself. Actually, being a cat, she actually writes about how the Green Party is the only party that speaks to our feline friends. So that's true. Actually, I write comics in my cat's voice, and that actually is one of the comics she wrote. But yeah, man, I'm doing great. First of all, thanks for asking. And as far as Jesse goes, I'm sorry I don't have anything like more kind of poignant in regards to that. But I think if the guy wants to run, I think he should. If he doesn't want to run, then he shouldn't. I mean, running for president is a pretty heavy burden. So I think if somebody's not really into the idea, then it's probably not a good idea to kind of push them into it. Now, this is coming from somebody who attended the Draft Bernie movement, but that wasn't to draft Bernie to run for anything particular. That was to draft Bernie to start a new party. But I think that Jesse Ventura, he's a very likable person. He has a lot of ideas out there. He certainly has, a history and a body of work. So I do think that could be positive for the Green Party. So I think he would be a kind of a good candidate for 2020. As far as is he the best one or not, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of too early to say. I will say this too, as somebody who likes Jill Stein, and I like Jill, I do think there needs to be two fresh new faces. Just because, I mean, if she were to go again, it would kind of be like, okay, it's pretty much just Jill Stein at this point, So I do think that, as much as I like her, and especially post-election, I've grown to like her even more with the way she's handled all the nonsense over at MSNBC, for instance. Some really admirable responses by her. But I do think you kind of need some different faces at this point.
Oh, that makes great sense. There's so many candidates that once I brought this up to just a few people on the Green Party, I actually got a lot of friction, right? I got some pushback, but then I have a lot of people that are saying that threw other candidates at me in regards to for POTUS, but as far as VP, a lot of them like the Jill Stein theory. right now, what's going on in the party is they really just want to start the conversation just to see what his interests are, what are his intentions, can he get close or I mean, I don't think they're looking for the perfect candidate, but they would at least like to start the conversation to see if he can align with their values. And there's 10 key values and 4 pillars and commandments and all these other things that the Green Party has. At times it's kind of confusing, but at the time, at this present time, we just would like to get to know if he would do it. And since he stated on Jimmy Dore like 3 maybe 4 months ago that he would be interested in going with the Green Party run, um, there's a kid named Will Pounds who contacted me about a month prior to that about Jesse running Green Party. And he brought this up, and he was like a fly. Get away, get away, get away. What are you doing talking about Jesse? So I've done the research ever since he was on Jimmy Dore, and everything I've learned, everything that we've presented in this project that we've created, more people have jumped aboard, and more people have understood the value. And at this time, it seems doable. We just need to talk to the guy. Simple. We got to know where his head's at. So once that happens, things will definitely be moving forward. In regards to the future of the party, do you see other candidates that might be? I mean, I don't know if you've heard of Mark